This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. Trace, I want to talk to you first about that mid-year checkup.
Yes.
Talk about that mid-year checkup.
Many times on the show, you and I and various guests, we've talked about if you currently own a home, how do you protect yourself, or how do you try to protect yourself is probably a better answer. And one of the things that I feel is a safe thing for us to do, and especially in today's world, which I hate to say that, but is check your property at least twice a year. Mm-hmm. We're in the month of June, 6 months in. It's probably time to start thinking about at least checking it again. So, let's do a property profile. Mm-hmm. Let's make sure you're still in title.
Yeah.
Why no?
Yeah, right?
Things could change.
Things change. I mean,
there's
there's a lot of fraudulent people out there that do a lot of things like that, and you just never know. You also want to make sure there's no liens or judgments or second mortgages or anything put on your property that you were not aware of.
Yep.
Would you also be able to find out if the homeowner has a judgment or a tax lien that gets put on to her home, to their home?
Yeah. So what we do is what we call them property profiles. They're not full searches, obviously, for that. Because property profiles are at no cost.
Right.
They're free.
Right.
Gotcha.
So it's a quick search. It runs the chain of title, and we'll see what goes against the property.
Spread the word to your friends and family also to let them know, because it is happening out there. There's so much online fraud activity going on and with wires and whatnot, but this is another one. And I hear some of these guys on other radio channels talking about some kind of protection for this, but really, ultimately, there is none. I mean, you got to be diligent yourself. I mean, you do.
Your title insurance policy, it's unlike any other insurance out there. It is from the effective date prior. So we search it all the way up until the date it records. So if it records today, which is June 17th, or you closed today, your policy is going to insure you from the past to today.
Right.
And so if somebody does something to your property tomorrow or the next day or a year from now, that is no longer covered under your insurance policy. And a lot of people don't understand that.
Wow.
Because most insurance covers you for
the future.
Exactly. So,
Future events.
I don't like to say this. I've lived here forever, grew up in Boulder City, but we see a lot because of gambling or people trying to do stuff because of getting themselves in trouble. So not only are you dealing with the people that are fraudulent or that are hackers or whatever, you're dealing with another...
Maybe a family member or...
You're dealing with another entity that, some states just don't have to deal with on that part. So.
Yep.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I know as a lender, we sometimes see that in a joint relationship, this other party has taken out a second without the first knowing.
Exactly.
And sometimes they can do that. And sometimes they require the signatures, and even those signatures may not necessarily be the other party's signature.
Right.
So we definitely see that on our end too.
It's an important time to do those updates. We talk about this periodically. You can't say it enough. The idea of checking your property profile is not something everyone's thinking about. They're just not.
No, and if you're listening, don't say, "Oh yeah, I have to." Literally, write yourself a note. Put it down.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Schedule it. Put it in your calendar every June. Just do it.
Every June. And exactly. Let's
just do it in June and December, or June and January. Just do it.
Yeah, because if you get your car service, why not get your house?
It's the same thing.
Just double, and it takes no time at all. And then once you get it, you look at it, boom, I'm done.
Right.
Shred it. Call it a day.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening. And remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDWN.